السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله الذي كان موجودا قبل حدوث الأشياء ويبقى بعد فناء الأشياء، تفرد بالأولية والقدم ووسم كل شيء ما عداه بالفناء والعدم، كما قال عز شأنه: كل شيء هالك إلا وجهه وكل نفس ذائقة الموت. وقال: كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام. والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنام، سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين، ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقد قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم: من سر مؤمنا فقد سرني، ومن سرني فقد سر الله. صلوات. We are resuming our discussion on Risalat al-Huquq, the treatise on rights of Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam. As you remember that we have been discussing this book or this treatise on rights of Imam for a long time. Imam alayhi salam has mentioned so many rights, almost 50 rights, and he explained those rights. After saying that a human being is surrounded by rights, and whenever you look, you will find something or someone who has a right on you. Whenever you move, you will find something or someone who has a right on you. So the life is full of rights and responsibilities. So you have some responsibilities and you have some rights. Others have some responsibilities towards you and you have some rights for them. So those rights, Imam had initially divided all the rights into three categories by saying that there are rights of Allah. First rights that you have to pay and you have to consider always in your life is the rights of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because He is the creator and He is the one who has created the whole universe, and those relationships also has been created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After any relationship that establishes between you or someone else, you or something else, it creates two things: one, responsibility, and other, right. So he started from right of Allah. Our relationship with Allah is the relationship of Khaliq and Makhluq, creator and creature. So we are the created, we are a creature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have been created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is our creator. So this is a relationship we have with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what we should do, we should know our responsibilities, which are Allah's rights on us. Then the second category of rights is the rights of yourself. So you also have rights on yourself. What are the rights of somebody on himself or herself? Then Imam goes into details afterwards. But first he said these are three categories of rights. First, Allah's rights, your own rights. Among your own rights, there are rights of your body parts, your hands, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your tongue, your body parts. So all those rights, you have to know what are your responsibilities towards all these body parts, because you have who you are. You are the combination of all these body parts. So you yourself have some relationship between you and your body parts. So you have to know those rights, and we have discussed all those rights in details in previous khutbahs. Then the third category of the rights is the rights of other people and other things. In the rights of other people, we are discussing so many rights, and we are starting now a new subject, new topic today. And this is the right of حق من سرك الله به وعلى يديه. Right of someone through whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made you happy. So any happiness you have, a success that you feel, there are some people who may have caused this success for you. There are some people may have helped you achieve this success or this happiness. So those people who made you happy in whatever manner, they have rights on you. So look, this is also a kind of relationship. Usually we don't consider it as a relationship. This could be a temporary relationship, and it could be a permanent relationship. So maybe somebody came and helped you for something, you got happy. So wow, this is so good. I'm so happy for this. He might have given you some gift. He might have helped you, achieve your goals, or anything that made you happy. So first thing we should see in the sayings of our infallible leaders, that those sayings are on the peak of eloquence. And they use very little words to give us very much of the meaning. A lot of meaning in less words. For example, when he gives the title for this, this right of this person who made you happy. So he is not saying the right of the one who makes you happy. What he says? حق من سرك الله. Right of the one through whom Allah made you happy. So this is the basic thing we should understand. So whatever we help we receive from anyone, originally that help comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Although it is coming through someone else. Let's say a doctor. He's coming and helping you. He's giving you some medicine. He is helping you in your situation. So he said, thank you, doctor. You helped me in this situation. I was, in such a trouble or problem or, health problems. You helped me. Thank you very much. But remember that when he helped you, he could not help you unless Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made him a medium between him and you to come and help you out. So Allah is the cause of everything, cause of all causes. So the cause of the help, cause of the cure is the doctor, but the cause of putting that ability to cure you is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he is the cause of causes. That's why Imam puts the sentence in such a words, in this structure. He says, حَقُّ مَنْ سَرَّكَ اللَّهِ. The right of the one by whom Allah made you happy. So of course, it means the medium, the person who is in the between, he also has a great right on us. You know, there are so many stories that could be in your life when somebody came and helped you out. And this help sometimes helps become a kind of miraculous help. You were not expecting such a help, and suddenly somebody appears and he comes and helps you out for something that you are, asking for help, or you're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help, but somebody else is coming and solving the problem that you are looking for solution for it. So many of those things come in our life. Sometimes we realize, and many times we don't realize. So there is a story that was a very famous doctor in Pakistan. And he was a specialist of some specific diseases for the kids. He was very busy and very top doctor. So someday he had a conference and he had to travel from one place to another place. And he did. He took his plane, but for some emergency reasons, the plane had to, stop somewhere in the middle of the way, not before the destination. When the plane stopped, he talked to the crew and said, "I'm a doctor, and I have this very important, conference. I have to be there in my lecture, and thousands of people are waiting for my lecture." The crew knew him because he was a very famous doctor. They said, "We are sorry, but this is not in our hand. We cannot do anything." He said, "Okay, so what should I do? Because I have to go there. I'm ready to take a charter plane. I have to go there." They said, "No, it isn't worth taking a charter plane, and it will take more time for that because there are so many protocols and procedures for that. We suggest that you should take a car, a rental car, go out, and it is just 3 hours from here." I said, "Fine." He takes the car, the rental car, and while he is driving to his destination to go and attend the conference, a very severe kind of storm hits him and his way, and he had to stop somewhere. He cannot even drive. He had to stop somewhere in the middle of the road. As many people were stopping. He cannot drive. He said, "My God, now what should I do? I cannot do anything. Now I have missed my conference anyway." So he stopped there, waiting for the weather to be, be some, make some way to go to his destination. He was just waiting for the situation. Suddenly he saw a place. He said, let me go and take some rest in this place. When he came to that place, he saw this is a house. It's not, because it was a kind of jungle or a place, it's a house. He knocked the door. A lady came out. She welcomed him, and he entered the house. And just she offered him some tea, some whatever food. And he told her his story that I was traveling and this storm came suddenly and this happened to me. I had to stop. She said, it's fine, you can stay here for the whole night and you can go tomorrow in the morning. Suddenly he saw there was a kid. Remember, he was a kid specialist. Okay. Suddenly he saw a kid laying down there, and this lady every time goes there and take care of the kid. So he asked him, who is he? She said, he's my grandson and his parents died. He's yatim, he is orphan, and I'm taking care of him. And he has such a disease. And this doctor was the specialist of this disease. Then she said, I took him to the hospital, to the doctors. Everybody said that nobody can cure him except one doctor in the Pakistan. The whole Pakistan, one doctor can take care of this issue. He said, who is he? She took his name. She doesn't know who is he. And she said, I don't have money to take this, my kid, to that doctor. He is very famous doctor and he is very expensive doctor. I cannot take him to the doctor, and the doctor cannot come to me. So I'm just sitting here every day asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help me to take this kid to the doctor so doctor can, do something for the kid. He started crying. He said, subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already accepted your dua. And your dua is so strong. Your dua has stopped the plane. Your dua made so much, storms, caused so much, obstacles in the way of that doctor whom you were waiting, and he is me. Let me take care of this kid now from now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send me through all these situations to cure this kid. So this was miraculous help. Unbelievable for the doctor and for the lady and for the kid and for anybody else. That how Allah made all those causes. How Allah made all those ways for this doctor to reach to this boy. Why? Because this lady was asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help. So Allah could give him cure directly. Remember, Allah is Allah. He can give him, he could give him the cure and shifa directly. But no. Since there is a system of cause and effect in this world that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has established, so Allah made it through that system. Since all the doctors said only this person can cure this boy, only this person in the whole country of Pakistan, this doctor can cure him. She had no money to go there. The doctor had no time to come here. Allah made it the way that he had to come and see this boy. Why? Because Allah wanted to help this kid. This happens, brothers and sisters, so many times in our life, but we don't realize. We don't realize. We take it easy. We think, okay, yeah, we deserve this. Think about any help that you receive suddenly from someone, from anybody, from believer, non-believer, from your friend, non-friend, anybody. You suddenly receive such helps, but you take it just like, okay, this is regular. It is not something special. But if you think that if you had not received this help from this particular person, what you have done, what you would have done? You would have done nothing. You would do nothing. You might have hundreds of such situations in your life, but you don't realize. You take it just like it's fine. Yeah. This is help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every time you're receiving this is help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I cannot give you examples. You look and you might now having a long list of those situations through which you have gone and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helped you through somebody. So whoever is helping you in your life, originally who is helping you? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is helping you. This is the iman. But He is helping you through other things, other people. This is how Allah sends His help. Very seldom this happens that Allah sends the help directly. Somebody is, for example, someone has a very dangerous or severe kind of disease. Allah forbid, somebody has a cancer, and this happens many times, happened. And all his reports says he has a cancer. And suddenly he asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the miracle happens, and when he goes again, and the report says, no, he didn't have any cancer. Where the cancer gone? And the doctors are also surprised. Yes, this happens, of course. But this also, Allah makes this also through some mediums. For example, this person who was sick, he asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah keeps in his mind that, okay, if you're asking me, for example, you have to go in such a place and go and ask through them. Many people go to Karbala to ask Imam Hussein alayhi salam, or ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and hundreds or thousands of miracles every year happens in Karbala. Happens in Mashhad, happens in all in places, in Mecca, in Medina. Why? So that we understand that these people also, until now, why? Because they are not dead. They are alive. So they are the medium of receiving help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the medium also is from Allah. So some people don't understand this. Very delicate issue. If you understand this, for example, the doctor, I gave the example of the doctor. If you said that this doctor has given me cure from himself, he is the one, that he was independent in giving me help, here the shirk starts. Now you're doing the shirk. But if you thank him, thank the doctor, say, thank you, doctor, and the doctors also say, God has given you the cure. I'm just in between now. I'm the medium. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the cure. So you say, okay, thank you, but thank you Allah for making this doctor the cause for my cure. The same thing about Ahlul Bayt alayhimu salatu salam. When you ask Ahlul Bayt alayhimu salam, you say, Ya Ali, Ya Hussein. This is not shirk. Unless you say that Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, he himself independently, without help of Allah, he helps me. Then of course this becomes shirk. Yes, Ali is different from Allah. Ali has nothing to do with Allah, and he is helping me independently. Then this is shirk. But when you think that no, Ali ibn Abi Talib is helping me through the power that he has received from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then this is real tawheed. This is real belief in oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is what I, always I say that subhanallah, look, shirk is what? Shirk is that you associate someone with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here, if you separate Ali ibn Abi Talib from Allah, becomes shirk. So you have to think that whatever you receive from Ahlul Bayt, Imam Ali, Imam Hassan, Rasulullah, from anyone, it is from Allah directly originally. Through them. This is Tawheed. But if you separate them from Allah, this becomes shirk. So no separation between them and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because these are the people who have been appointed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help. They are helping. So, in conclusion, those people who came late, for them, we are talking on the Risalatul Huquq of Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salatu wasalam. And today we started a haqq, a right. Of course, we, as a series, for a long time, we are speaking on this and we're discussing the rights and different rights, that 50 rights that Imam has mentioned is in his, discourse on rights. So today, we discuss this one right, and inshallah we'll continue, and it is حَقُّ مَنْ سَرَّكَ اللَّهُ بِهِ وَعَلَى يَدَيْهِ. The right of one through whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made you happy. Look, the sentence. So again, let me repeat for everyone that Imam didn't say directly that right of the one who makes you happy. No, he said right of the one through whom Allah makes you happy. So whenever you receive any help, regular help at your home, at your office, in your life, anywhere, any kind of little help, a huge help, any kind of help you receive, somebody is helping you, but this help originally is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So somebody is making you happy, but originally Allah is making you happy through him. So whoever is cause in between, okay, he deserves your thanks. Why? Because he has some rights on you, and we'll see that what Imam says, what is the rights of this person who is becoming the medium between me and Allah for, to solve my problems. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq and ability to follow the rules and laws of Quran and Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wassalam. إن أحسن الحديث وأبلغ الموعظة كتاب الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى يوم الدين. ألا قد أمركم الله في محكم كتابه بالصلاة على نبيه وحبيبه، فقال تعليما لكم وتشريفا لصفيه: إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على سيدنا ونبينا مولانا أبي القاسم محمد وعلى أمير المؤمنين مولانا علي بن أبي طالب وعلى سيدة نساء العالمين فاطمة بنت رسول الله وعلى الحسن المجتبى والحسين الشهيد بكربلاء وعلي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي العسكري. اللهم صل على مولانا صاحب الزمان ماحي آثار البدع والطغيان هادم أبنية الشرك والنفاق حاصد فروع الغي والشقاق. اللهم عجل فرجه وسهل مخرجه واكحل ناظرنا بنظرة منا إليه واجعلنا ممن يذكر فتنفعه الذكرى. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن أمير المؤمنين وإمام المتقين عليا ولي الله ووصي رسول الله وخليل